Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. Okay, Aquarius, this is your reading, your bonus reading for this week, because the last reading, the reading I did for you this week, blew up like wildfire, and I want to give this to you to say thank you for all of the views. Okay, so this reading is, we're going to talk about things from your person's point of view and find out how they're feeling about you and the connection that the two of you have together. So how they feel about the connection mentally and emotionally. Okay. All right. So we're going to start out with a couple of oracle cards. So the first one that we got is Healer of the Ages. So this card is a 51. When you add that together, that 6, that reminds me of the Lover's card. It also reminds me of the 6 of Cups. So I feel like with this card is telling me that your person is going through healing of the ages, like a period of healing that they've lived their life all this time, and now it's time for this healing. This is one of the reasons why they've come to live this lifetime, and gone through all the things that they've gone through in order to receive this healing. Okay, because this is like healing from the divine. Okay, and I feel like this relationship that the two of you are soon to enter into is gonna be part of what provides that healing. Okay, there's gonna be healing before the two of you come together, and I feel like that's what your person is going through now. But there's also gonna be healing within the connection when the two of you come together, and so that's what I'm getting with this Healer of the Ages. Okay, because like I said, that the 6 is Lovers in the major arcana, and it also reminds me of the 6 of Cups, which is talking about this connection and the fact that it is a past life connection, and it is a divine connection, because the Lover's card talks about a divine love connection. Okay. All right. So the next card we've got is Soulmates. I'm telling you, this is what fell out of the deck. I'm not making this up. Okay. So with this Soulmate card, it is talking about the same thing, like how this healing is not like a normal type of healing that you get throughout your life, because like I said, this is coming from the divine and from the divine love that the two of you have between each other. The Soulmate card is like the same thing. This is the type of love that you don't see on a regular basis. I've told you that in the past when I've read for you about this connection. This is talking about the type of love that breaks you open and gets you to strive to heights that you never thought you'd strive to do things that you never thought you'd do, and so on and so forth. And I feel like with this Soulmate card, that is what your person is starting to see, that this is not an ordinary love. This is not a connection that you find every day. It is divine with this Healer of the Ages card, and is going to provide divine healing not only for you, not only for your person, but for you as well. And then with this Soulmate card, the love that the two of you share together is going to provide mutual healing for the both of you. Because I feel like you're going to do your healing separately, but when you come together, there's going to be healing that you're going to do, like just by being with each other, is what these two cards are telling me. Okay. All right. Okay. So the first two cards on the left are talking about how your person feels mentally. The second two cards on the right are talking about how they feel about the connection emotionally. And then we've got some cards down here. We're clarifying with these little cards, and then we're going to clarify again even further with these divine masculine cards. Okay, like I said, don't get caught up in the gender, because we all have masculine and feminine. There's no gender in tarot. Okay, so with this first card, we have Opportunity Beckons. Okay, with this card, this is normally the 4 of Cups card, okay? But I feel like this is, if there was a the positive side of the 4 of Cups is what I feel like this card is saying. So this is telling me that mentally your person knows that the connection with you is an opportunity that's beckoning them, okay? They're feeling bored with their love life. They're feeling like things are not shaping up to be what it is that they want it to be, but they know, because if you know this card, the Four of Cups, it's normally someone sitting under a tree with their arms and legs crossed, and they're looking at 3 cups, and there's a cup right in front of their face that spirit is holding in front of their face, and the person doesn't see it, right? Because they're too busy focusing on the 3 cards of the other 3 cups, what happened in the past. So with this Opportunity Beckons card, I feel like your person is starting to take a look at that cup that's right in front of their face. They're withdrawing their attention from being focused solely on the past, and they're now centered in the present, and they see that this connection with you is an opportunity that's beckoning, that's calling them. Okay. All right. So the clarification card we've got for this card is Justice. So this is Libra energy. It's talking about balancing the scales. It's talking about karmic justice. So the 2 of you went through a false start. You played your parts. And so now this is a connection where the 2 of you are going to get your just desserts, basically. So for your person, they're going to have to go through their specific tests when it comes to this connection, just like you are. So you will have other options, as I tell you all the time. Your person's going to have to deal with the fact that they can't just come and walk back into your arms, that there are going to be other people that are going to be occupying your time as well. All right. So with the Justice card, it can talk about, wanting to balance out a relationship, but it's also talking about karmic justice, meaning that whatever you put out, it's time for you to reap what you've sown, whether that be positive or it be negative. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on to the next card. So the next card mentally is the Blossom card. This is number 20. This is normally Judgment in the regular tarot. And with this Blossom card, it is talking about second chances. So your person is knowing that an opportunity is calling for them to have a second chance with you with this Blossom card. Because if you look at it, remember I always tell you about the seed that gets planted, that your person has planted a seed and they're waiting for that seed to blossom so that they can harvest it. So it's almost time, because you see the lady with the sunlight, she's holding the sun, and look at all of the growth from the seeds that have been planted. Okay. So I feel like with this Blossom card, like I said, it is talking about second chances, and it's also talking about knowing that this type of connection is, like I said, it's a divine connection. It's an otherworldly connection, and the opportunity is calling for your person to come forward and to experience this with you. Okay. So, okay, the other meaning with this Blossom card is like I said, it's talking about second chances, but the other thing that this card is about is as well is opening up and learning how to, trust and be completely open and vulnerable in relationships. Because when you plant a seed and the seed opens up and blossoms, it has to trust, right? It has to trust that the sun is going to be there. It has to trust that the water is going to be there to sustain it. And I feel like this is the same thing that it's talking about when it comes to this connection. Both of you have to open up and trust that the other person is going to be there to help the other person to sustain the relationship. Okay. So the card that we have that is clarifying that is the Hangman. So this is Pisces energy. This is talking about your person doing the work that they need to do in order to open themselves up to have this second chance. So this is talking about them purging, letting go of things that no longer, are no longer serving them. And they're also trying to look at things from your viewpoint. Okay. Opening themselves up and trusting that they really do have a chance to have a very open, vulnerable, and loving relationship with you. Okay. All right. So let's go to the emotional side. So the first card is coming together. All right. So this is like the Two of Cups. All right. So with this coming together card, I feel like your person can energetically feel the fact that the two of you are, you know, drawing closer. The more you do your work on yourself, the more your person does, you know, does their work on themselves. The two of you are, you know, what is it? Not widening the gap, but you're bringing yourselves, you're bringing yourselves closer to the other person. You're drawing closer the more and more you do your work and do what it is that you need to do. So your person emotionally can feel and energetically feel that the two of you are coming together. Okay. All right. So then the card that represents this card, that's the clarification card, is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is talking about a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. So your person knows that they're headed with you, or trying to head with you towards a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. And like I said, I feel like you're wanting that as well. All right. So the last card that we have is release. This is 13. This is like the death card in the major arcana. Okay. It's Scorpio energy. And it's talking about, Spirit is saying that in order for the two of you to come together and have this long-term committed relationship, there has to be release. There has to be a letting go and a shedding. Because like this person is like shedding. They're taking off, like letting go of things, you know, baggage, things that no longer serve them, like letting go of layers. This reminds me of like a snake, how a snake sheds its skin to, you know, have brand new skin. So it's like you're letting go, your person is letting go of the things that have been holding them back, maybe like the walls or the things that they've been, the cocoon that they've wrapped themselves in, so that they're cut off and shut off from other people. I feel like that's what they're doing. They're trying to let go of that, you know, trying to let go of all of those things that have been standing in their way, that have been making them emotionally unavailable. Okay, because the clarification card is the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is talking about, you know, a brand new relationship if the two of you were never together, or a rekindled romance if you were. Okay. Okay, so under Opportunity Beckons in the Justice card, we have overindulgence. So this is talking about lessons of change and balance to manifest temperance. So your person's trying to balance themselves out, because justice is also about balance. Okay. So some examples of overindulgence, we have overeating, greed, overdrinking, debauchery, spending beyond your means or necessity. So I feel like your person may have been engaging in these, you know, different things, some of these different things. It could be something other than these, but these are some examples. They may have been engaging in these things to numb themselves to the connection, because the connection is so strong and it's so overwhelming at times. Okay. All right. Then under Blossom, we've got willpower and chaos. So I feel like your person has been going through a lot of chaos in their life. Okay. Especially when it comes to their relationships. And so now they are trying to focus and channel their willpower, which is their energetic determination, self-mastery, and self-control, in order to overcome this chaos, to learn how to open themselves back up, to, you know, have trust and love and vulnerability in this connection with you. Okay. Okay. Now we have, for coming together in the Ace of Pentacles, we have intimacy. So this coming together in this long-term, stable, and committed relationship is going to be an act of intimacy. And I don't mean, you know, sexually. I'm talking about, again, the vulnerability, the opening up, and the shedding of the layers that you know, or knocking down the walls that you build up towards people. Because in order for you to have this healing and to have this, you know, divine connection with your person, the both of you are going to have to do that. And it's scary and it's not easy, but I feel like, you know, emotionally, this is what your person is headed towards. They want to come together with you and have the long-term, stable, and committed relationship. And they know that it's going to require them to be intimate. Okay. To have a lot of intimacy with you. All right. So when it comes to release and the Ace of Cups, we've got karma. So your person is trying to pay off karmic debts owed from past life. past lives and a present life. Okay, so they've got some things that they're dealing with this release. They're not just releasing. I feel like the things that they're releasing have to do with a lot of karmic events that have happened in their lives. And I feel like you're going through that as well. Okay. And by gaining knowledge about karma and about your connection, I feel like that's helping your person to release things as well. Okay. So they're trying to better understand the connection that they have with you by doing their own research. All right. Okay. So let me pull some. I've got a lot of different things here. We're going to pull some things and see what your person wants to, what Spirit is telling me about your person. So, okay. So we've got adore. Your person adores you. Okay. They know that this is an amazing opportunity for the two of you to come together, because that's what this Blossom card is saying. That it's like recognizing that this is an amazing opportunity. Okay. Okay. Then we've got pleasure. So I feel like this second chance for your person brings them a lot of pleasure. It brings them a lot of happiness, because like I said, they adore you. And they know that this is an opportunity. Like I said, it's an opportunity of the ages. It's something that not everybody gets a chance to experience. And like I said, this is something, a type of relationship that's going to break your heart open, take you to another level, and, you know, do things for you that you probably wouldn't be able to get in any other connection with anyone else. Okay. Okay, then we've got coming together. It says they're ready. So your person's ready, you know, is emotionally preparing themselves. They're ready to come together. They're ready to have a long-term committed relationship with you. All right. They're ready to have this intimacy with you, to open themselves up with you. Okay. Okay. And then for release. Okay, we've got fantasy. So I feel like your person fantasizes a lot about this connection. They fantasize about being able to knock down these walls that they have built around themselves, so that they can be open and offer you this cup of love and have this amazing relationship with you. Okay. All right. Before you go, we're going to pull some Twin Flame Oracle messages and see what your person wants to say to you. For Aquarius spirit, what does their person want to tell them? Okay, so okay, first card says, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. All right. Then we've got, I've been giving my power away to people in my life. I'm learning to set boundaries. Okay, so that's, I put that up above there because we got that karma card here. Then here we go, 11. It says, when I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. Okay, last card. It says, I long ago shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. So I put that over coming together. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I have, you know, all the information down in the description box below. I'd like to thank you again for, you know, watching, and thank you for all the views that you gave me this week. And like I said, y'all know y'all my favorites, right? Don't tell anybody. But thank you for letting me read for you, and have a, you know, wonderful day or night whenever you're watching. And that's it. We out.